Hi, how are you? Matt Watson here from Carwow. So I'm sitting in a Ferrari 488 Pista Piloti. Super rare, this car. Next to me is a Lamborghini Aventador SV, and next to that is a Porsche 911 Turbo S. We're going to have a drag race. Now let me tell you about this Pista because it's pretty unique. If you want to buy one of these, you have to first take part in the Ferrari Challenge Series. So you can race their race car, and then you're invited to buy one of these if you'd like. If you do that, it's going to cost you £375,000. Though of course there's all the cost of racing and stuff, which is probably going to be about £1,000,000. As a result, these things are going for around $500,000 used because they're so rare and so hard to get your hands on. And it's a pretty impressive machine. Got a 3.9 litre twin turbo V8, 720 horsepower, 770 newton meters of torque. It's got a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox with launch control, and it's rear wheel drive. This is quite light. Let's talk about the car next to me. In fact, let's just speak to the guy who owns it.
Hi Annie, how are you?
Matt. Hi pal, really good. Yourself?
I'm good. It's going to be interesting, this drag race, because
That Aventador launches pretty hard, but I know this car is really fast.
Can you tell me about your Aventador? Can you give me the stats? Bet he can't.
What's it about? 750 brake horsepower, 690 newton meters.
Tick. Yes.
Close.
That is correct. And how many gears in your gearbox?
The one more than 6.
Oh, he knows his facts on his car. How much was that car new?
This one would have been around 380, I would say. I think it's ad personam, so it's limited edition paint and the spec and stuff on it. So yeah, around 380.
So 7 speeds, all-wheel drive, launch control, and it weighs in at under 1,600 kilos. Let's move on to the final car. So that is a Porsche 911 Turbo S. It's the 992, the current generation. So that normally has a 3.8 litre twin turbo flat 6 engine with 650 horsepower and 850 newton meters of torque. But it's been tuned by some chaps at ES Motor, and they've taken it up to 800 horsepower and 950 newton meters of torque. They've done that by fitting a meth kit, they've remapped it, and they've fitted a different exhaust. Still got the same 8-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox, launch control, all-wheel drive, and it still weighs in at over 1,600 kilos. Cost-wise, you're talking over £155,000. Though for the extra upgrades that they fitted to at ES Motor, that's about £8,000. Now, if you want to check out the kind of stuff that they do, put a link to their Instagram account in the description, ES Motor UK. Also, I've got to give a shout out to the people who have lent me this Pista Piloti. It's CS Panda. They lend us loads of cars for drag races, so I'd really appreciate it if you click on the pop-out banner up there quickly, do that, click on it, subscribe to their channel, say thanks for lending Carwow the cars, and come back here and we will race. But before we do, what I'm going to do is flash up the stats, because sometimes it's a bit hard to remember all the stats. So we're just going to have them up for 2 seconds. If you press pause, you can look at the stats and compare them for the cars side by side. Okay, I'm going to do that now. And now we're going to get on with the race. But before we do, I've got to say, please make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already, and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. That way you won't miss a single upload. Right, that's enough of that. Let's get on with the racing.
Buying a new car? Then head to Carwow, and my team will help you find your next car at a fair price. Carwow, your one-stop car buying comparison site.
As ever with the Carwow drag race, we've got to do the sound check, so let's do it. Oh, this is so sweet. Let's hit the Lambo. Go on, Yanni, rev up the blue beast. Not gonna lie, that sounds better. Finally then, the Porsche. Actually, it's better than normal. Now, that car from ES Motor is a development car. They're going to tune it higher, and they'll probably be taking the soft limiter off. If they're not doing that, guys, ES Motor, take off the soft limiter. We don't want to see that anymore, all right? Okay, now let's race. Come on. Oh, it's spinning. It's doing it.
Come on.
Come on. I'm going to do that Lambo.
Wow, that Ferrari.
But that Porsche's gone.
Jeez, that Ferrari.
This was spinning up its wheels and it just flies. My launch was like good, then it spun its wheels and then it hooked and then it just flew. This thing is so quick.
Yeah, I was shocked, not gonna lie. Forget the Porsche.
That Ferrari, obviously, I knew I'd put away better, but
Once you got grip, mate, you were gone. It was like some huge 20 turbos kicked into that car, just flew past me.
And the Porsche is reversing back down the runway. It was so far ahead. This was a race between this and the Lambo, because the Porsche, we know the normal Porsche does like a 10.1. Sam, how was it, the Porsche?
the torque in this is just outrageous. It was on its own. You guys were just dots in my mirror.
Insane. I just can't wait to hear the stats. Let's do it. So then what exactly happened? Well, the Porsche won, completing the standing quarter mile in 9.7 seconds. The Ferrari came second with a time of 10.5 seconds, and the Lamborghini was third in 10.9 seconds. Now we have a rolling race in comfort mode. Well, mine's actually called wet mode. That's the least powerful mode. They're in their comfiest setting. In automatic modes for the gearbox. I'm going to count it in. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. This took ages to kick down. Can I pass Yanni? Before the half mile. Here's the half mile. Got him. Can I get anywhere near that absolute beast of a Porsche? Here comes the mile. I'm nowhere near it.
Oh my God, I mean, that Porsche is just so quick, but I've got to say,
The feel you get from this car, there's just something about Ferraris, the way they feel. There is just something about them. You
don't get it with Lamborghinis and you don't get it with Porsches. Something
just more race car about them. Do you agree? Yeah, no? Bet you don't.
I definitely agree.
Oh.
Ferrari's definitely more race car.
But I think Lambo's got more of a wow factor. Ferrari, they can be a little bit boring, if I'm honest.
Which is more boring, Ferrari or Porsche?
Oh, God. I've had so many Porsches.
Ferraris are more boring. I think Porsche's got a bit more excitement.
Sam, in the Porsche, what do you think? You race cars, so can you let me know which you think is the best?
Well, if it's just going to sit in my driveway, the Ferrari's a lot prettier than a Porsche. But if you're going to take it around the track every day, it's Porsche all day long.
You would have a Porsche, what, the turbo over a Pista? Are you sure?
If you enjoy understeer, then yeah, take the Pista. It's great fun.
Ooh, well, there you go. Now, if you want to find out who that guy is, right, I'll put a link to his Instagram. Check it out. Okay, we're going to try something different here. We're going to do a rolling race from 50 miles an hour. This time the cars are in their sportiest setting. I'm going to be locked in third gear. Yanni's in second gear because he's got less torque, but that Porsche, we're making it go in fourth gear because it's got 8 speeds and it's got a bunch more torque. So I'm going to call it in, see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, Ferrari. Oh, come on! I'm ahead of the Porsche to the half mile. Can I keep on it? The full mile? Come on! Come on, now he's coming! Oh my God! Let's see what speed I can do. 190 now, that's enough. 190.
Right. Oh, let's wait for Yanni.
Come on, Yanni. Come on, join us. Come on. Oh, bless him.
Come on.
I won't lie, these cars make yours look slow, and that's such an insane thing to say.
It is slow, let's be honest. It is slow. I know it's an SV, but it is slow.
It's all relative. It's not slow. If we're racing some other cars.
And you were winning, you go, this is fast, it's well fast. Anyway, speaking of fast.
How fast was your car, Sam? What was your top speed?
So I just pushed 206 and it's kind of hitting a wall at that stage. But yeah, 206 is my top speed, which is ludicrous.
Do you know what? I reckon half a second between hitting the brake, you're off the end of the runway.
Yeah, less even. I was starting to wonder, am I going to have to tuck and roll and just jump out of this thing?
Now we're going for a brake test from 70 miles an hour. When we reach the line, full emergency stop. The car that stops in the shortest distance wins. You know the score. Come on, Ferrari, you should win this. What the actual Okay, that happened in the reverse order I was expecting.
I actually thought the Porsche would win.
I thought this would win. I'm a little bit upset. Anyway, if you're thinking about buying a new car, or nearly a new car, check out Carwow. Okay, put a link up there, click on that. You can go check out all the best deals on all the latest cars. If you want to do it at a later date, just simply Google Help Me Carwow and my team and I will help you choose the right car for you and get it for a fair price from one of our trusted dealers.